Thanks.
That's right. Like I say, team effort.
Are we supposed to be muted?
Well, I guess.
Hello, once is enough. Hi. Well, something must have happened. Must have happened, or something should go wrong. Okay, I stop talking now. Hi. Hello, Robert. Welcome, everyone. You're muted now. Wait, you're also muted. You see? Something has to happen.
That's on me because it was funny because before logging on, I remember reading an article and they say like, oh, it's always good to be muted because that way you can hear your guest talking. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're muting. I'm like, oh, I guess I really reflected that article too much.
Yeah, well, yes, but hi and welcome everyone. Hi, Tech Travel Maker and Hosting. I don't know who else is here watching us. Hi,
Hey
Robert.
Roy, hey and everyone, hey, good to see you. Yeah, it should be a fun episode. As you can see, we're in the bit of the festive season. I know it's at
Too
least here in
soon?
America. It's soon uh, Thanksgiving, and then next month we're in
Yeah.
the festival holiday. I
This is a
it's,
combination of Halloween and Christmas, so I figure it's appropriate for today's show. What is today's show, Robert? What are we going to talk about today?
well, I'm glad you asked. So it's all about the festive holidays. I took a kind of like a deep dive just to see like how I noticed like some of the pop culture is a lot more reflective or more popular. The holiday in the holidays a lot more reflective of how popular it is based on the culture. But I think it's just more like just kind of going a more fun festive look of just looking at how the holidays are being celebrated and just how culture ties in. Like I
How
know like we were
films
talking
and TV shows are incorporated into the whole holiday season and how we watch more films or
movies, TV
movies.
shows,
Mm.
even like the toys we play with, and it's funny because like when I was first trying to come up with the idea, I was thinking a lot about Thanksgiving, and I forget. Well, wait a minute, that's not a holiday that's typically celebrated everywhere.
Like, yeah, I mean, you say Thanksgiving, and I understand it's a big thing in the US, and most of, I mean, the majority of your audience, and I say a big part of my audience is from the US, and you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, but for me, for us Europeans, it's something that the Americans celebrate. And yeah, who has their Christmas tree up yet? No, I will come to that end. I hold that thought. With I don't. Okay, we will go to that. Yes, but yes, it's Thanksgiving now this week for you guys over there.
Yep, this Thursday.
Okay,
Already
and
like people are getting ready to get their turkeys and all their foods and trying to figure out who's coming over to what house.
yes, and speaking of pop culture, I mean, there is one thing that comes to my mind when it's Thanksgiving and pop culture, the TV show Friends, like, who doesn't know Friends? The episode with Brad Pitt, that I remember the scene, give me the yams and what the yams, what is like, it's like sweet potatoes, the yams?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So I kind of that is the first thing that comes to my mind. Bring on the holiday. Oh yeah, bring on the holiday. No, bring on the yams or the holiday fun. Sorry, yes, I got carried away. Yes, they have two Christmas dinners. Oh, that's what it is. And that's from Ireland. Okay, well, that is okay. Fine by me. Is it because you eat turkey on Thanksgiving, but also on Christmas? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's like Thanksgiving turkey, and then some places or some people they like ham or
For
I
Thanksgiving.
think yeah for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then Christmas is like it's a potpourri. You got like people like eat turkey. At our house, every year we'd always go for like a big like a prime rib dinner, which is really nice that my dad
Oh,
makes.
that is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know like some kind of go like a smorgasbord kind of approach, like a little bit of everything. Like you have like little appetizers, a little bit of sandwiches.
Smörgåsbord. That's a Swedish word, actually. For everyone doesn't know, I'm Greek and I live in Sweden, so I have fun holidays facts to share with you because, you said ham and you said also turkey. In Greece, I mean, of course, during the Christmas holidays and New Year's, we cook traditional Greek dishes, but for some reason, which I don't know, we got influenced by the US. We have turkey, stuffed turkey also as a main like bird, big for Christmas dinner. So we have turkey. In Sweden, on the other hand, is ham. Maybe enda. I don't know. Enda, do you have? And I think it's very popular in the UK. I don't know, in Ireland also. In many European countries, ham is popular as well.
Yeah. Then there's I guess I guess roast is another thing. Like not like a
I get,
pot.
I get hungry.
Uh,
We can change the subject and talk about films and pop culture and the
yeah,
gremlins that Sesting says.
yeah. I totally forgot about how
Of
that's
course,
around
it's a
that.
Christmas movie. Yeah. Turkey and ham, says Enda. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. There's this one
Together.
scene, one
Yeah,
scene
sorry.
in the Gremlins film. They maybe it was I'm getting mixed. I'm thinking a separate scene with the microwave thing. But yeah, I mean, like some movies that you don't really think of, they're tied to holiday. I know the big thing that I always get roasted on is whenever I bring up the subject about Die Hard and how like whether it's a Christmas film or not.
I didn't know it was a Christmas movie originally, but I totally understand it. I accept it. Yes, it can be I mean, yeah. Yeah, turkey and ham for together. Of course. And I like your way of thinking. Yes. Um, this for me is a very big pop culture reference. I don't know who can guess it. I mean, it combines the best of two worlds for me, which is Halloween and Christmas. And this is, oh, I am, yes. And this is something, it's a film that me and my sister used to watch on Christmas Eve, which is The Nightmare Before Christmas, like a tradition, like, So it's like one of the first films. If we're talking about Christmas films or movies, I will go Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a Halloween film, I guess.
It's it's I think that and
Yes, I mean, sorry, I have to. It is a Christmas movie, exactly, and you have the stats to prove it. Thank you for saying that. And that is a very good point.
Yeah, I get in trouble when I say like it's a film that happens to take place during the holidays. They're like, well, that's Christmas. Like, well, yeah, because like I get so caught up with the idea like the film like has like these like these Christmas themes of like the spirit of giving, or just like coming home for the holidays and stuff. And I forget who it was that someone had said that in some ways like the lead actor, I mean the character in the film, John McClane, like he's trying to get home, but he's like, he's in a predicament. So I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. And I don't know what and did we do that? Did Greece ban video games in public in the 90s? Did we do that? Then if it would then
Wow.
if public is like net, do you know the internet cafes, like a internet center that you go with?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's considered public, then I have broken the law because I have been going there playing. Uh, I remember my friend Vaso took me there to play Team Fortress for the first time, somewhere early zeros, late 90s, early zeros. I don't remember. That's why you moved Stop. Oh, something. Oh, you mean gaming, as in not video games, but card gaming? Well, or video games. I don't, and that you're confusing me. Probably, if we did, we might have done, but I don't think anyone cares. That's what I wanted to say.
But it's yeah, it's just kind of funny. Like some films that are more popular here, I forget sometimes some places they don't show up for various reasons, whether it's uh
You're going back to the Thanksgiving versus the rest of the world films, movies.
or just or movies in general is during the holidays. Like either maybe it's just not something that's celebrated, or maybe there may be some themes in the movie that is controversial that's not shown in another country, or some other reasons. So um but I hadn't thought that I guess in some ways games are some face that's some type of restriction like
Electronic games. Well, I don't understand. I don't think we have banned video games in public in the night. I don't remember that. If it happened, I don't remember that. It's I don't think so. I don't think so.
well
But
I
I have to say that if we go back to films and holidays, I have to say, growing
Mhm.
up in Greece, I moved to Sweden when I was 30, so I grew up, it was a lot of American, of course, Christmas films that were showing on the TV. Like, of course, I mean, do we go to Home Alone,
Yep.
all of them, Gremlins? You have made a very nice list here. Let's
Oh,
see.
sure. So
Die Hard, yes, Home Alone, exactly. Edward Scissorhands. You have put it in both lists. What was your um?
oh so I
Do
don't
they have
I
Christmas? Oh my,
they
I should be
don't you remember
knowing
like
that. That's embarrassing. Yes.
because of the icicle scene, the ice sculpture scenes,
Oh,
and just the big the winter holiday. I can't remember how much of it Halloween was covered, and it was Suzanne. I think it probably had like a little bit of both. So I think that's why in one movie listing they had like a best of Halloween holidays and film and best of Christmas, and they showed it twice. So I thought that was interesting just because it has that kind of a slight crossover.
well, I mean, it can happen. Okay, you have a challenge here from Thirsting, Robert.
Name a
I
Christmas video computer.
I pass it to you because no, that way, because I cannot come up with one either. I mean,
You mean like an actual like a arcade game that you go into the arcades, or
whatever.
like
I
or you play at
guess
home, or
whatever. I guess. I mean, electronic computer video computer game. I don't know.
I thought there was like a Simpsons game, but I don't know.
Well, isn't there
Uh,
a Sims Christmas? There must be Sims Christmas.
yeah, yeah, like a Christmas theme.
Yeah.
But like for a specific holiday one, I don't know.
I feel like we have jumped ahead. We went directly to Christmas, Robert.
You want to? But we're gonna take a step back to Halloween. just because like
Exactly. I mean, because we tried to be organized as usual, and then it never happens. I guess for some reason I don't understand why, but
life
it's like
happens, you know.
it like it happens. I mean, we had a structure like we start with Halloween, and then we go to Thanksgiving, and then we go to Christmas.
Just
Uh,
that
no, it's
it's a
not
pretty
anything to say sorry.
yeah. No worries, Christian. I mean, Christian,
I
it's
mean, we, not you only. We went, everyone went directly to Christmas.
yeah, well, because
So,
I had the hat on, so that didn't help.
I
But
mean, yes. And I mean, look at me. I have this one here. So, I mean, yes. And
but I
it's
mean,
supposed to be on the tree. Yeah.
it just goes to show that between Christmas and Halloween. I mean, those are the two bigger holidays, just because there's a lot of uh activity that goes around it. Christmas, you have like the decorations. If we jump back to Halloween, costumes, you know, the hello,
Mm,
the trick or treating, and um, just that I think it's yeah, I would say it's pretty inclusive, just that because it hits a lot of themes with with the two holidays. Because like Halloween, I like it where you can just be like another character and you can kind of get lost into that character for the day, and it's almost like you kind of it gives you a little bit of freedom, and just to kind of well, I don't want to say act up, but just to
mm,
be in that the moment with the character.
mm. But do you have also like, there are some films that I consider that are Halloween themed, but is it the big thing on TV there over there? Like, do they show uh, movies
Uh,
or?
Well, I know there's one controversial film that you told me about that's pretty popular around this time that I haven't really paid too much attention to, and that's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That
Okay. Yes. Which I should come clean to everyone here and admit that I have never seen it. I should be embarrassed about it. Um, but yeah, I have never
I,
seen it. Mm,
hey, I wouldn't feel embarrassed because I barely remembered it. If it wasn't for the fact that like in college it's a big thing where they would show the film like outside out in like a public space for all students to watch, and
mm,
it wasn't until like I learned like how popular it was, and you'd see a lot of the I guess you could say the fans of the film. They like dress in character, and they'll
mm,
like
mm.
either shout out lines or just or sing along. So it's like if I hadn't had that experience, I'd be in the same boat. Like "Oh, Rocky Horror, what are you
I
talking
mean, I
about?
know, I know it. I know that there are hardcore fans about it, as you say, that they can be in character or know all the lines, and it's just that I don't know, it skipped me. But you have a great list here. So if we were to suggest a few films for Halloween, which is for next year Halloween because it passed, because we didn't do a show exactly on Halloween. But okay, or if you want to live in Halloween all year round, like I would like to. But you have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all the film horror, all the good ones. You start with the good ones. Suspiria, Poltergeist. Oh my God, I tried to watch that and I was kind of like, I think I was a teenager. I got shit scared. Sorry, apologies for the language, but I couldn't watch it. The Thing, I have watched The Thing,
Mm-hmm.
like the old one, and I don't know how I managed to see it. I was
The
scared,
Thing.
but I was watching it. It's like I got sucked up to it. I couldn't stop watching it. Yeah, The Thing, yes. Hereditary, I don't know. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I don't know that one.
Creep Show, no. Alien. Is that the Halloween? Would you call it the Halloween?
I think they. I thought that was a stretch. I think they probably put that there because it's a really scary theme, and they associate scary with Halloween. So I could say, okay, I could see that. But as a Halloween movie itself, like I don't see anyone doing trick or treating on the ship there. So
Yes. Hi, Catherine. Hi. Happy holidays already. Yes. Um, I mean, is it only me and Kerstin here and Enda that we don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
no,
Because we are not in the US, not for any other reason.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But was it is it this month that you had? I was trying to like research. Was it is it All Saints Day? Is that this month or is it?
Thirsting, if you're around.
I mean, I wasn't sure, so that's why I asked.
No, I think it's it's the last weekend of October,
Hmm.
right? It's always on a Saturday, so it has
Okay,
to be the last weekend of October. So now it was Monday that it was the last day of October 31st. So it happened on the commencing weekend, which it was in November.
okay,
Um, so that is the All Saints, yes. That's why many have like Halloween party on that week,
okay.
not like when it's actually
Like
Halloween.
right.
Ah, so you missed the question. Okay, you it's okay. I can repeat the question. He asked that isn't that like All Saints now? And I
All
was
Saints
like,
Day today,
All
or
Saints, well, it's not now. And I was like, where is her thing? You can give a better answer to that. I mean, it is it the last weekend of October? It's like no,
so
it's not a moving. It's always on a Saturday, so it might be October or when is it?
so
Which is
it's
sorry,
so it's
yes.
like right around like the end of October or something like that, or
Uh, it coincides the end of October, beginning of November. So on that Saturday that it is in between, I guess.
is
And it's
is
more
it?
of
Hmm?
to celebrate the dead people, but not the dead people like in Halloween ghosts, but your
Yeah.
loved ones that have passed away. People go to the
Oh, okay.
cemeteries and they open candles. It's very nice. It's very cozy feeling kind of. But then there are parties as well later on for those that they.
Is it as widely known or celebrated like it is Halloween, or is it they just view that holiday as different, or?
No, no, it is a Swedish thing. I don't know if it's in other Northern European countries. I think so, but it is celebrated in. I mean, that has always been the case, in
Hmm.
my understanding. Um, I hope Serting is typing in a very elaborate, better answer to that with better facts. But so it's All Saints, and it has moved to be All Hallows. The name Halloween comes from. It's always in on. It's always in week 44, Saturday. Yes, week 44. Exactly.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, but we say Alla Helgons dag, which is All Saints. It's
Mhm.
holy. And All Hallows Eve. What is Hallows? What does it mean, Hallows?
I thought it was like empty, but I could be wrong.
Because something that is hollow, but this is spelled right. Yeah, okay. We're going into a rabbit hole here. Jeez, they might deport you after that explanation. Oh my God. I
Now,
You might be right. Please keep me here. Yeah.
but
Yeah, okay. Yes. Mm.
but yeah,
Yes.
it's. Oh no, it's just like saying that. But the neat thing about Halloween, just that I always maybe it's just me, but I always thought that Halloween maybe it's so popular just that because of the idea that you can always wear a costume, doesn't have to be the same one, that you could see in other themes, like particularly like if you're big on like comic books or like in movies, you'd see a lot of cosplayers wearing outfits of their favorite heroes or characters there. So the fact that there's some familiarity, if you think of back like what you do in Halloween, that it can just only gather steam. Where if the Halloween seasons pass, if you're a comic fan anyway, you can always find another time, another day to be able to get into costume and gear and stuff. At least that was the
Cosplay.
theory I was thinking about. Yeah,
Cosplay. Yeah,
cosplay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have another explanation here. Oh, and we have more facts. We're learning stuff today.
Okay.
Uh,
Where should be the learning channel?
okay, yes. Okay. So Halloween contraction of All Hallows Eve, a holiday observed on October 31st, the evening before All Saints. The celebration marks the day before the Western Christian feast of All Saints and initiates the season of All Hallow Tide, which lasts 3 days and concludes with All Souls Day. It's All Souls Day that is more. Oh, is that what? Yeah. Um, Fun fact, if anyone cares, we don't have that in Greece now, not now, at that time. In Greece is, I guess, because of the Christian, it's Western Christian, but we are well, Greeks.
Okay.
Eastern, I guess, yes. Uh, that Souls Day is closer to Easter period, so we are
Hmm.
kind of yeah. And there is no holy Halloween thing going on. No, just nothing.
Zippo.
So we have embraced the Halloween in Greece as well. It has become a thing nowadays, recent years.
Okay.
Actually, yes, many bars and clubs are making parties, so that's fun. If anyone cared for yes, but okay, Halloween or All Souls Day or All Hallows Eve has passed. You have written a very nice film in that list that it is on the non-scary films, which I really enjoyed it, which is Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. I love that film as a youngster, actually. It's a romantic thingy, you know.
I totally forgot about that movie until I saw it popped up. I'm like, okay.
Those are some truths here. I don't know if that's true, but this is some bomb truths here. That is what has happened. Exactly.
Okay.
And it,
So there should be like asterisks to the Halloween holiday said from Scandinavia.
I mean, yes, exactly. Like, yeah, that.
If they can fit the asterisk then.
Yeah, yes, well, yeah.
But you're saying that you're a big fan of practical magic
Yes,
as
I
a
really enjoyed that film as a youngster. I found it cute and, you know, it was fun. And yes, it is a nice Halloween thing because it's magic, kind of, yeah, witchcraft, or, but in a very romantic and cute way. Hocus Pocus, of course, it's a classic, which we haven't seen, Hocus Pocus 2.
yeah, that just that I mean that I was
That's
surprised
a
that they had a second sequel. I mean a second film for it.
Yeah, and I think I don't know, is it good? Has anyone seen it here? I mean, I would like to see it at some point.
Hmm. Cuz uh cuz they did have the actress return for the characters. So
The
that makes a
original.
big difference.
I mean, yeah, it was, yes. But do we go to the next holiday that is for you guys over there?
You guys. Yeah.
I mean, for me, when I think of Thanksgiving, I'm thinking of food, actually. If I have to
Right.
think something, it's food. So not so much about movies or, pop culture stuff, but it's food.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's actually it introduced another idea where not necessarily it has to be just films or TVs, but even just like regular programming uh or or other types of shows has
Mhm.
like have like holiday themes like cooking shows. Picks up on the whole idea of
Mm.
food cooking. You'd always see like cooking segments like what's a popular side dish that you can have for Thanksgiving or just or like those baking shows that you can see in the food channel. They could have like contests like like what's a good dessert to make and try to come up with these elaborate dishes
What's
and
your
stuff like that.
favorite besides the turkey? What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Hard
Mm.
to say maybe one only, but and I
See
want
if
people in the chat to tell us.
yeah, because if I have to be good and try to be healthy, Um,
No.
no, okay. So well, then the side dish, like you get your mashed potatoes and stuffings, is always good to have to go with the turkey. You can always mix it in there.
I
And
mean, mashed potatoes, is it different or just mashed potatoes? Like
oh,
garlic. Oh my God, garlic mashed potato. That sounds delicious.
that's an example.
Ah,
Sometimes like well, I don't know. Do they really like? I think it's like the idea like you can mix it in with other foods. Like when you get like a big bowl of gravy, you get mix it in with the mashed potatoes and turkey, kind of like
I have to.
mix and
What is
match flavor.
gravy?
It's like it's like you know like how like it's a
Sauce.
thick condiment that's I'm trying to think how to describe gravy.
Thirsting? Is that
um
like the brune sauce or like with maizena gravy? Because if it's similar, it's good, I guess.
it because it has because I know it's very not syrupy.
I know what it is. It is brune. Okay, yes, I know what it is. It's good. It's good.
What is brune what
Brune sauce. Well, it translates to brown sauce,
yeah.
beef stock or beef stock sauce. Yes. And why do you call it gravy? No, sorry. I just have to say something to tease you. It's okay. Yeah.
I mean that's I
I
mean
don't know.
that's I,
Sorry, it was a stupid question. I don't know
it's all right.
why.
They call it gravy because it's gravy.
Okay, yeah.
Or as I would say, like the clients, I don't have the answer right now, but I can get back to you.
Okay, good.
With
I
the
take that. Okay, okay, I'm
okay.
good with that. Yeah. Okay. And is it? Do you have like a favorite film or TV show that that you particularly enjoy watching on Thanksgiving or as
Well,
a
it's
family, friends?
well, growing up, it always like the every Thanksgiving they always show like the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
special. That's something I always enjoy. It's because you always get to see the favorite characters get together, and they would try to improvise their own Thanksgiving, taking non-traditional food, just for the fact that they're all making the effort, each character, just to get together to celebrate, just to for fellowship and family, which is always
Mm-hmm.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that sticks out.
Yeah, you
But
have been talking about it a lot, so it must be very. Oh my God! Today is the fact show. The term gravy is believed to be. I will try to do a French accent. To be derived from the French word graver. I hope no French person heard me now. That is found in many medieval French cookbooks. Most of the gravy we know today has its roots firmly planted in French cuisine. I mean, it could make sense, I think, because the king back then of Sweden came from France, right? Have been to the US for Thanksgiving before. All the families bring different dishes, lots of drinking and family time. Okay, well, that sounds nice. I'm getting hungry.
hmm,
This episode is the facts and hunger episode.
yes,
Yes, yes. Okay, good. Yes.
I almost feel like we might be preempted by a food commercial or something.
Are we going to be demon? No, no, no. Yes.
Nah,
Mm.
I, I don't think a pre-roll ad would pop up, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay, good. Mm. So you have made also a nice list. As I said, the organized one. Films about Thanksgiving. You have written the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, right?
Hmm.
Holiday.
Yeah, that one's a new one. I haven't seen that one.
Holiday.
Uh,
Yeah. You have Dutch
yeah,
Friendsgiving. Scent of a Woman. Is it Scent of a Woman? Is it Thanksgiving related?
I feel like it's almost like it was his hand. It's almost like you have a couple holidays crossed in because I thought there was like Christmas was in there, but maybe I'm misremembering it. Uh, I don't know if they would treat that as like a Die Hard where it just happens to be in Thanksgiving time.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, apologies everyone for talking about foods. I mean, and Enda has a very nice idea, like, right? Um,
I'll try to post a photo on our new community page
yes.
of Thanksgiving. Oh, I was gonna say, belated congratulations on your community tab on on your YouTube channel there, Xanthi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it finally came. Oh, planes, trains, and automobiles is a
That's a
Thanksgiving.
good one.
Is it Thanksgiving or is it Christmas? I think now that I'm thinking of it, I think many Thanksgiving films are
Yes,
shown during the Christmas holidays, at least in Greece, since
yes,
we don't have Thanksgiving, and I guess Thanksgiving is the opening for Christmas. So I
a
guess
warm up,
it's a
like the
warm up.
warm up act.
Yeah. So because that planes, trains, I would say that's Christmas film only because I have seen so many times during Christmas holidays in Greece as a kid.
Hey,
Hello, I'm
Matt.
here. Hi, Matt. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food, Matt?
Yeah, come to think of it, most of the Thanksgiving films is always the theme about food, the
It's a
idea of
good,
family,
that's a good theme.
um,
Food, yeah, always
and
good.
then and traveling about how it's always hard to get from one place to another.
Going home to the family for Thanksgiving, I guess. Yeah. Mm.
And you always have that one distant relative visiting from, like, I don't know, from the West Coast or another continent over, and how they try to make it all the way to Thanksgiving. Well, actually, sometimes it's the same with the Christmas film, but just the idea of, like, people traveling all around just to all converge in one place to celebrate and eat. So
And then I want to say, talking about food is probably monetizing it. And now speaking, I want to say something which I don't know, it's kind of negative. People might relate, might not. You say it's all about, companionship, bring the family together in the family
mhm,
dinner, which is the same principle when it comes to Christmas. The whole family be together for
yeah,
the Christmas dinner, and then you end up in a Christmas dinner, and you have an argument with your aunt that asking you, not you, when are you going to have kids? What is your job? When are you going to get a proper job? Why are you doing that to your, all of those relatives like bickering to each other, the
right.
teenagers that they don't want to be like, oh my God, or like you know, I just had to say that. Or
Oh no.
have you gotten fat? Have you gotten some extra kilos? Because I have heard that from my aunts sometimes, many, like every time we gather. Have you gotten some extra kilos? Thank you,
Or like
aunt.
they'll keep track like what you're eating. It's like, isn't that like the fifth serving of a meatloaf you
Yeah,
ate? I'm like,
exactly. Are you going to eat again? Are you taking like aren't you stuffed yet? Like aren't Greek families, yeah. And then if you don't eat, who is going to eat all this food? Why was I cooking all day? And then if you eat all the food, you have eaten everything, like you will never satisfy them. Uh,
yeah. Well, eh, it's like it reminds me of like there's a TV show called Seinfeld, and I
yeah,
think Matt will
Seinfeld.
like this
Yeah.
about the holiday they celebrate as Festivus, where it's the air of grievance. So you'd have a lot of those conversations like that, where you just kind of like let it all out. So, um, but it's just almost like it's like a universal theme. Like everyone has that relative that makes that remark about, like,
Comment.
have you,
Yes, yes.
yeah, well, how many kilos you gain, or when you get married. It's, trust me, I've been there, and
I,
I know others that have probably
yeah,
worse
me
stories than
too.
that.
I mean, yes, yes, and I think that is a universal thing, regardless of country, culture, religion, political views, and I mean, it happens to everyone.
Shenanigans, indeed.
That's Matt. Matt has a party going on. I mean, he has a good plan. Everyone, let's go to Matt's place. Open
And
invitation. Sorry. No, it's not an open invitation. I'm just joking.
well,
Sorry.
I know,
Don't go
like,
to Matt's place. I don't want to storm people at his place. Like,
or if not his place, I think each year he does like a special Festivus episode on his
okay.
YouTube channel. So,
So
Matt, if
everyone
you
go
want to throw the link in
subscribe
there,
and put the
you
notification bell so that you don't miss his festivities.
you can throw the link in the chat there, Matt, and we'll be sure to share it there. So,
Yes. Yes.
but Oh wait, is Kirsten making cookies? Because I'm there.
No, I
So
think she wants from Matt. Is going to be having cookies. Oh,
oh okay,
yeah, for
with
Matt's open
with
bar
gravy
with cookies. That is
and
tempting.
gravy.
Cookies and gravy, maybe not, but gravy, that would be an interesting combination.
Gotcha.
No festival show this year. I'm helping my son move. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay. Well, that is good luck with the move. Mm.
Just remember to bend with your knees, Matt, because no bueno if you don't, because it does a number with your back. But then I don't need to tell you that. So
Some remarks. Okay.
ex- exactly.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, as you can tell, Thanksgiving does can be a source of angst for some when you have relatives coming over.
And
Which
Christmas, for the same matter. Yes.
yeah, but then I know like here, like right after Christmas, there's always New Year's, so that's when you start in with like the New Year's resolutions, like oh yeah, I'm gonna like lose XYZ weight, or I'm gonna like learn a new language, or I'm gonna like um go travel. It's
The
yes.
kilos, or the weight resolution is my favorite because it's like, I'm going to start the gym. I actually have done it, like not on the 1st of January, but, second or third. I'm going to the gym. I will be a fitness person now. I'm going to, you know, 3 months later, then I'm bored. And yeah, it has happened more than once, really. So it's like, yeah,
Or like you start off with a lot of motivation like the first month or two, and then for me it's like if I
you
accidentally hurt
realize
myself,
that, oh, what am I doing? Yeah.
yeah, like I need to recover. Then you're like, oh wait, the year's almost over. What? And
Well,
and then she's like, oh wait, well at least start off strong. But yeah,
mm,
it comes in cycles and stuff. Um,
we get optimistic that, yeah, this year we're going to do that, I'm going to do that and that and that, and then January comes and January goes, and then February comes and February goes, and you haven't done anything because, no, do
March is
realistic
on.
stuff. Just, yeah. Uh, then we have some incident with cookies. Were the cookies that good? Yeah.
So
Now I got curious about those cookies, how good they were. Yeah.
or how or what
Or
to watch
bad.
out for.
Well, if ate so much that he had to vomit, I would hope they were good. Or anyway, let's not go into that rabbit hole. Too many. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, rabbit holes, Easter holiday, that's another holiday, but
Oh yeah,
that's a
true, true. Yeah.
but
But yes, but on this episode we are focusing on the Christmas and New Year's, because also we have to say that we will be back in next year for the next episode. We will not be doing any for Christmas or New Year's. So we have to cover everything. We have to cover all the holidays.
it just so happens it just fit in the theme of a holiday, so we like to think ahead.
Yes, exactly.
And
I
thanks,
saw what
Matt.
you did there. His aunt made the best sand tart cookies, award winning. Oh my god! Stop it now. Everyone's going to be the
Sandtart.
drooling emoji now after this episode. I just made it also. Okay. What's your uncle name? Ralph? Oh, do we have? Yeah. Okay.
Ralph. Actually, I know like another popular I know like we're jumping all over the place because that's kind of like the theme right now because just like the Easter bunny, we like to hop around, especially with ideas.
We
But
have Bruce
when you
Wayne in the chat. Sorry, I have to say that. Sorry, please continue.
no worries. But but yeah, so like I know like there came out with a sequel to the Christmas Story film, which is Christmas Story 2.
Sorry, I'm
The
replying to Matt. Me too, me too. I'm also on a diet, no carbs, so I'm suffering. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I try not to, but after last week, yeah.
No, yeah, okay, I get it. I get it.
um,
Um, so we kind of covered Thanksgiving
to death.
or tried. So we go to Christmas, which we have already been to Christmas. I'm actually going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling to Greece for Christmas holidays, and I hope everything goes well. uh, because the airline that we're flying has had some financial issues. So I'm hoping that the airline will still exist at the time of the flight so that we will
Oh
be
wow!
able to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's, yeah. Uh, but if everything goes well, no cancellations, we will be traveling to
Right,
Greece for Christmas and New Year's. And
right.
it's going to be a lot of food eating, a lot of food, like, and it's from all the directions. It's going to be food coming at us, like eat, eat, eat. And
A
I'm going to
convergence of
welcome
food.
that. Sorry? Yeah, they're going to be throwing food at us, yes. And it's very traditional, it's very typical. The main dinner is on actually Christmas Day in Greece, the 25th. We're not that big on Christmas Eve. It's big the Christmas Day.
Okay.
And then New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
it's a family dinner mainly until midnight, and then after midnight, everyone goes into their different directions to party, club, or stay with friends, family, play cards, home. You will stop the diet, and yes, both me and Matt. Oh, I don't know Matt, but I will definitely stop the diet. Then I have to. I'm not going to be. I mean, Matt, are you going to stop the diet when it's Christmas?
I think he's probably
Silent.
contemplating about that.
Okay, okay. But I'm going to be eating. I will devour every
Yes.
Greek dish that I have missed eating. Yeah.
Uh, I think what I like around this time is that in between times when we celebrate a holiday, like the different churches would have different church fairs or I don't know if I would say fundraising activities, but just they would have things that are holiday themes. The ones we've been to like the past few months, I think we've been either to like I think like either a Greek Orthodox church or I keep getting the denominations wrong, but I always enjoy like trying different foods there, and I like to take pictures to send to Xanthi. Like, have
Yeah,
you
you
had this
have a
dish?
Greek community close by where you live. So, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Mm,
so because like when I go, wait a minute, I think Xanthi might know these foods
yeah,
I've
I
had.
did. I did, and it was painful to see
Uh,
them from a distance and not being able to. I mean, yeah, anyway.
I haven't found a way to send it electronically. If I could, I would. So,
No, it's
but
okay.
I
It's
just
actually closer to. I will be going to Greece closer from here, so that's okay. Thank you. I
yeah.
mean, of course, I can cook Greek dishes, but some things it's hard to get. Like, mm.
Yeah, because like we used to have like a next door neighbor of ours. She passed away a while ago, but one of the big things like during the Christmas holiday, she would make these really a lot of platters, and one of them was like that. I keep mispronouncing it's grape leaf, but there's meat stuffed in there. It's
Was he Greek
she was I
or
think she was Lebanese or and
we have very similar. I would say maybe it's not the same. Many similarities in our cuisines. Okay.
yeah. So I got excited whenever I see that and learn the differences, whether it's how they prepare the dish or just maybe they we call it dish differently.
Oh my God, I'm
So
so hungry. Like I don't know. I mean, I can probably eat a hard-boiled egg
right now,
because of my diet. What is I'm allowed like after before, but no any fancy pastries or any cookies or any stuff like that.
yeah, it's Yeah.
The
So
food in Greece is very good. You heard right. And yes, yes, I
yeah,
second
between
that.
that and the hummus dishes, I'm always a big fan of.
The what? Sorry.
And the hummus, they would have like these different dips. Hummus,
hummus,
sorry.
or hummus. It's actually we don't say hummus in Greece. We don't call it hummus, or hummus.
You call it hummus?
No, we don't.
What?
We don't have that really. Or
Oh,
is it um I don't think it's exactly Greek, but it's something that can be eaten in Greece. But I don't know the Greek name for it now. I might be mistaken. Well, we have other stuff. It could be Turkish, the name,
uh-huh.
but it is something that, because is it chickpeas
Yep.
mashed? So we
With
do have
with tahini,
chickpeas and we have tahini.
the
So they
tahini
are,
sauce. Yeah.
yeah. So we do have those in Greek cuisine
Hmm.
separately, but together, I don't know. Well, also I am from Athens, city girl. It's not like I have any, maybe something from the islands or something from the countryside that I'm not familiar with. Sorry if
Right.
there's any Greek watching and knows anything more. Please educate us. I'm going to embarrass myself again. Or it could be Turkish
Hmm.
oriented or from northern Greece. I mean, George. Where are you, George? I just embarrassed. Okay, George is from Cyprus. So,
Yes.
do you know, George? Do you know the origins of hummus, or how do you say it? American
Oh, I said hummus, but you said it's
hummus.
hummus.
Well, I don't know. Hummus,
Well,
hummus.
I'll defer to your pronunciation any day. So since mine's just a bit.
No, well, I mean, I guess hummus. Uh, very Greek pronunciation, very Greek accent. I thought we were a pop culture podcast, not a food podcast.
I argue that food's a popular thing to talk about, so that's
It
I'll
is.
count that as pop culture. So
It is true. Yes, I agree.
we
It's
play it fun
marketing.
and loose here, folks. So anything goes.
Mhm.
He said
It
it's
is
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Yes, I mean, it's would make more sense. It's not Greek, yeah, but it is marketed sometimes as Greek. Pop food culture. I like that. I like the sound
Yeah.
of that. But nonetheless, it's good. The hummus or hummus. It is good.
Yeah.
Mm,
Exactly.
mm.
But I mean, it's well, I'm trying to think because usually like it's probably like that same that Christmas party that my late next door neighbor family would throw. They would make that with the great leaves and other dishes I'm blanking out on, but it's really good. Um,
We're destroying everyone here. You see what is happening? People are going to eat.
I had a late lunch, so I'm still full. So I don't want to say I'm immune, but I can hold off until until like maybe another half hour or so.
Certain doesn't like hummus, but that's okay.
Ah,
It can be. It is a taste. It's chickpeas. So, and yeah, it's okay. Mm.
but I mean it's just but yeah, I mean food that's always a big holiday classic, whether it's cooking
True.
shows or even like sitcoms. You always see someone making that special, I don't know, turkey dish or beef jerky, or I don't know what the dish would be, but it always you always hear that tied to some sort of holiday theme. But
True.
I don't
How
think
many
I've heard.
episodes of Friends are with turkey? I mean, the turkey. There was an episode of Friends that they had the turkey in their head
Yep.
for
And
whatever
then
reason. I don't remember. Thirsting is going to eat something as well. You see, we have Enda. We start with Enda. Thirsting. I'm going to eat whatever is allowed in my diet as well. So it's snowing here in Sweden, so I guess it's appropriate. We are approaching the holiday season and everything,
Mhm.
but when it's snowing, it means it's cold. We
Right.
we are freezing. We need calories and warmth and heat. And eating like a piece of chicken that is either boiled or grilled chicken with some salad or tuna salad with nothing else. It's not so many calories. I get cold.
Right.
So it's a struggle to diet when it's cold, minus degrees outside. Minus, I mean, when it's below well, it's so weird. You don't have below zero in Fahrenheit when it's
We just
snowing. What is it?
it's
Is it
it's real cold. I always I forget like what the conversion is with Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Cersei has smorgasbord torta at her place. I mean, I love smorgasbord torta. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to cry. I'm Greek,
Yes.
I miss the Greek food, but the Swedish, I love Swedish foods.
Yeah.
Like smorgasbord torta, it's so typical Swedish. Cersei, you're killing me now. I'm going to cry for real. I'm going to start crying.
All right.
It's
I'll refrain from saying that word then, since
no,
I have a hard time
say,
pronouncing
please,
it.
please say it, whatever.
Okay, so we'll skip the point about cooking shows, but
Please continue. Don't worry about me. I will survive. I will survive.
no, I mean, I think what's even interesting is not only the common themes, whether it's cooking shows, just family themes, but some of it even like as far back like Rudolph, that was made 1964, and yet it's still a popular acclamation.
Classic pop culture
Yeah,
thing, yes. Hmm?
yeah, and I think there's one. I think it's called Santa Claus Coming to Town. That was in '75. That plays not as regularly as Frosty the Snowman, but I mean, it's something that's like 40 or 50 years ago and it's still ongoing. It's always a nice thing just because it hits upon all the classic themes of like family or celebration and such. So,
Mm.
um,
I don't know. Now that you said Rudolph, I don't know why it came to my head. I don't know if it's related. Is it considered
okay.
Christmas Fantasia?
You mean because of the
It
uh
has different short clips of stuff, but because it's a combination or not combination, yeah, it's a thing of everything. Too bad you can't
uh,
put pigs in Chinese. Okay.
I was trying to resist the urge there, so
Well, we have toasts popping up from the Pop Goes the Stream thing. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
I know. And then intro to Kirsten. So you got that.
God
So
damn it. Yeah.
so we won't talk about candy canes.
Nope. Thank you for not talking about candy canes. Don't. It's good. I don't have. I don't. But I'm not a sweet tooth, so I'm okay with that. But
Yeah, I'm
smorgasbord.
horrible with that.
Oh. Oh.
That's
Mm.
that's that's that. I had that under control up until a couple weeks ago. So I'm trying to not de-sweet tooth myself. I don't know what the word was, but I'm working on it. So
To create some buffer for the Christmas holidays, or
just from eating too much sugar.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be it'll be interesting. It's because I think it's at that point where, especially with gift giving, like now that most kids are either grown up, like you don't get them toys anymore just because they either outgrow it or just, well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's they are different. So like a lot of times I see a lot of people that start to give like either gift cards or
Mm-hmm.
food, because with clothing, unless it's like a hat or some sort of accessory, I think they kind of shy away with because they want to avoid like giving like the wrong size to the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
So um that's where you see like some interesting I don't know if I would say rarity, but just really, I guess you could say like holiday specific food. Like I didn't learn to like much later. Like my late uncle wasn't really big on chocolate covered cherries. He just, I guess the combination wasn't really big for him. Some people don't like chocolate covered oranges. I don't know what they call it.
I would like that. I like that. Chocolate. I mean, I like chocolate. I might not be a sweet tooth, but chocolate is good. Chocolate is good. Is accepted. It is, of course, good. Yeah. And George doesn't want to be a downer, but did you hear about the Power Ranger dying, Jason David Frapp? Yes, we did. But I was never a Power Ranger. I was too old to get into Power Rangers.
I
Like I passed it, like
I guess yeah, it was. I think I was in the same boat too. Kirsten,
chocolate
is that
orange peel.
Xanthi?
Yuri! Yes! Chocolate orange peel.
Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Okay.
I guess so, but
Um,
I like it.
but yeah. To answer George's question, I only heard of him recently just because he's really big in the convention circuit, and
Mm.
I think remember we had like Mike on. Was it last month's show or the month before that? I'm getting my months mixed up. But
Last time we had Mike on. Yeah.
yeah, and
Mm.
so I think he's I think he's had some interaction with him or knew of him at the convention. So uh, and fans really like seeing him there, and they and he's very positive with the fans. So that's how much I heard of him.
He was Green Ranger. You're never old to be Ranger. I watched it like a couple of times and then I got banned in Sweden for some. Really? Why
Is
did it get banned? I'm gonna check with Henrik also about that. But I mean, I remember it being broadcasted on TV, but as I said, I wasn't that age where it was like I was teenage. I passed that time frame. You're never old to be around. Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But I figured I didn't know about him, but when I saw the news, I figured, as you said, that he was big in the scene. Like, mm,
right?
it's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more bummed. I was one this past week or last week. The person that does the voice of Batman animation, um, Ryan Conroy, he passed away. I've later learned they said it was like from cancer, and that took I think not just me but everyone off guard. And I was like,
Oh, oh,
he was like the
oh.
definitive voice of Batman for sure.
In the animation, oh, that was dubbed actually in Greek, so I don't know the voice.
If you go on YouTube and if
Oh
you
yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
hear it.
yeah.
It's just like anytime anyone reads a comic or just see a cartoon, most people
Mm,
just expect to hear his voice just
yeah.
because he just
Okay, and it's weird because we don't really dub things. Well, the kids shows we do, but we do have subtitles. But anyway, yeah. So there are many fans here. My nephews and godsons were in love with Power Rangers. George is a blue ranger. Okay, so you are a fan, George. You're a fan of Power Rangers. I didn't know that about you. Okay.
I don't think they have a chocolate orange or peel ranger, do they? Or no?
No, 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 they don't.
Maybe a Tic Tac.
The day that my diet is allowing me cheat days, oh my God, I will be having some chocolate, orange, whatever I can find.
Okay.
And on my birthday, I'm going to follow Kirsting's lead and I'm going to eat cheese doodles because that's
Cheese
what
doodles. Okay.
she got. It was Kirsting's birthday the other day, and happy birthday again. And she got cheese doodles
My birthday.
among other things, of course, not only that, but yes. And I find it amazing. That is a great gift, to be honest. This is what my sister wants me to bring her from Sweden to Greece because we don't have well, we have similar, but we don't have the brand cheese doodles. So she
Hmm.
wants cheese doodles. I will bring her cheese doodles.
Gotcha. Not
Yeah,
cheese balls, but cheese doodles. Gotcha.
we have cheese balls, and
Hmm.
I have seen cheese stars and hearts.
I haven't seen cheese hearts.
I saw it at some point. I don't think it was maybe it was like a limited. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll remember that next time.
Mm, mm. So it's why are we talking about food? Well, because we are hungry, I guess. But it's good. It's food, it's holiday season, it's
Right.
films, watching, your favorite movies, and you eat a snack, and mental health is real talk to friends or people you trust to say, yes, of course. Cheese dinos, I don't know, cheese dinos.
That's a new
I
one.
no.
Is that like
Holiday equals food, correct, I guess. I mean, it's unavoidable to talk about holidays and not say talk about food, because what are you going to do when you watch your favorite movie or TV show? You're going to grab a snack, a bag of
or
cheese doodles, or sorry,
or try to find the remote to fast forward the commercials?
or that. Yeah.
So your go-to is cheese doodles when watching films?
No, no, chips. For me, it's
Oh,
chips.
chips. Okay,
Chips, but I can do cheese doodles in lack of chips, of course.
gotcha.
And cheese, like cheese itself, like cheese, some nice French dinosaur shaped cheese doodles.
Huh. I've
I've
seen
never
like
seen
the
a UK graphics designer is sending me chocolate, so I'm happy. Okay,
huh.
That's not the first time someone is sending a chocolate. It was a bit unfortunate though, but people keep sending you chocolate, George. What is happening? I sent him once chocolate also, but
Hmm.
it was not that warm here in Sweden. But over there
Right.
in Cyprus, it was very warm weather, so they kind of melted. So yeah,
So like the package was like soggy wet when it got to him.
actually yes, it was kind of.
Wow.
He said, I mean, it was so yeah,
That
yeah.
it kind of reminded me. I don't know if how long ago this was, but I think my late grandfather like he always liked to like save like different cuts of meat. And I think when he was visiting my late uncle or his son, Maryland, I think he like gathered all the meats. I think it wasn't like a carry-on, but it was like in one of those box containers.
Hmm?
All I know is like when it got there, when he traveled there. Oh,
The stink. I mean, those needs to be refrigerated.
well, yeah, this was back in the 70s, so the standards were a lot different back then as is now.
Very yes.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that kind of thing now. The
No,
board of playing with the box of meats. So, but it's just
no, the correct, sorry. I know, right? The chocolates were okay. Have you ever had chocolate covered potato chips? Okay, so this is very interesting.
okay,
No, but
okay,
there is another Swedish snack, thirsting, which is like it is a snack, a salty snack that is covered in chocolate, and think of like a cone. It's a cone shaped snack, which is I I don't want to say Doritos, but it resembles. It's some kind of, but it's not a triangular shape. It's Smash. Yes, it's called Smash, and it's a cone. Okay, it's a cone. Think of a cone snack, and that thing is covered in chocolate, and it is amazing. I will stop talking now. It's corn snack, salty. Okay,
oh, bugles, those are good.
it's boggle corn.
Yeah, it's like a corn chip, but it's the shape of a like a bugle, like a bugle horn. I think one of the things like we like to
What
do
is
is
a
like
beagle horn? I have to search
no, like
beagle
a bugle horn. Like
horn.
if you, I know like not the if I use the Thanksgiving reference, there's always like a corn of plenty. You would see image and you see it's full of stuff full of like vegetables and fruit. So
Oh, okay.
so the bugle is kind of shaped like that, or like a conch maybe. And I think what sometimes some kids like to do is like to take the bugles and they would put them on their fingers so it looks like they have like pointy fingers, like as if they
Right.
were a
I
cat.
guess it's kind of similar, but those are smaller. They're not as long. They're like smaller. The Swedish variation, but I guess it's the same principle.
Yeah. At least they make it a little big enough so you can fit on your fingers. I don't know if it'll fit your thumbs, but
I
at
don't know,
least
haven't tried that. Oh my god, we have to stop talking about food and
okay.
snacks. I am suffering inside. I have to go to bed to stop thinking about food. Um, it's
I th-
actually 9 minutes past 10 here, PM, Robert.
to which I say, oops.
We have succeeded in talking about foods mostly, but this is a very fun episode. Holidays
Yep. A
inspired.
fest a festive one too. And so that she can catch up on some rest. Like Xanthi said, we won't be back on next month. But in January, we'll be back on air before you know it. And
Return to
yeah, so
batteries and everything, yes.
yeah, and what we'll talk about the coming new year, we'll probably know by then whether we'll be less disorganized.
We will talk about our New Year's resolutions, right?
Yeah,
And what we have decided.
but we'll figure it out by then. I was gonna say we'll have another year to figure it out, but yeah. In the meantime, you can find us on the shows that you see flashing on the screen below,
Mm.
and let's see if I can get all the holidays straight here. Bypass Thanksgiving. So then it'd be until we talk again online, as Anthony. It's happy holidays, ha- Merry Christmas, Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year. Happy whatever you want to celebrate and enjoy
Certainly,
the holidays, I guess.
right, to you and everyone watching there. So,
Mm.
oh my, I keep forgetting this, but let me throw it back to you for any final thoughts that we didn't get the cover.
Well, yes, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I don't have anything further like what you said. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the time with friends and family, and don't let those that aunt or uncle with their comments to get to you. Just ignore them, just go from one and just keep eating whatever you will like and keep eating and ignore everyone. Do what you want, enjoy some downtime, I guess, and try and relax. And make sure to follow us, as you said, on social media to get the updates for the next show and more information on when it will happen. I guess that's it from me. And
Oh, I was gonna say, like, for those pesky uncles and aunts that drive you nuts, you can always say,
yes, it could have been way better with sound, but that's okay.
"Oh, the sound didn't go through."
No,
Ah, dang it.
it's okay. But thank you, everyone. Greeks never stop thinking about food. I know. And thank you, Yuri and Matt and Enda and Sersting and who are James and Tech Troublemaker and whoever. Sorry if I missed everyone. Oh, we got a bot joining in. Okay. Yes.
I thought I had that cannon fixed. Ding dang it.
It's okay. We get it.
I know. Well, by next year it'll be straightened out. I could have sworn I fixed that silly
No
thing.
worries.
All
Stay
right.
healthy. Stay festive, everyone. You pulled a Robert. Yes, you did.
Is that what we're gonna call it, George? Okay, thanks. So
Yeah.
on that note, happy holidays, everyone. And Xanthi, it's always a pleasure, and looking
Same.
forward to do it again next year.
Sure.
Be well, be safe, everyone. And we'll take us out
See
to the
you
end
soon.
creds.
Mm.
I forgot.
Bye. The button
It's
somewhere there.
yeah,
Over. Yeah.
w-
Yeah.
yeah. We got it here somewhere. Oh, I got it.